According to 2002 studies, oregano had 3 to 20 times more antioxidant activity than the other herbs studied, as well as many fruits and vegetables containing high amounts of antioxidants. Compared with the antioxidant activity of select fruits and vegetables, the healing activity of oregano is ranked the highest. It turns out that oregano has 42 times more antioxidant activity than apples, 30 times more than potatoes, 12 times more than oranges, and 4 times more than blueberries. Oregano is a common addition to our salads and food in general, but not everyone knows how important and influential this herb is for our health. But have you ever wondered how such a simple ingredient, especially in the form of oregano oil or tea, could protect our bodies from respiratory infections, colds, tumors, and viruses? Or that it would be a natural antibiotic, which would also have antimicrobial properties? I am referring to my beloved oregano herb, known for thousands of years, mainly in the Mediterranean. We can use it in cooking and as an alternative treatment for many health issues and ailments. Oregano can help fight and eliminate viruses, pathogens, and bacteria. It helps to deal with flu, colds, and coughs and helps to boost our respiratory and immune systems. Its extra added help in naturally treating the prostate and tumors is valuable and highly beneficial. In other words, oregano can do wonders for our overall health, besides the flavor and aroma it adds to our food like soup and salad. Although oregano as a spice gradually loses its beneficial properties especially in cooking processes, this is not true with oregano oil or oregano tea. If you combine oregano with honey and lemon in tea, it is one of the most healing and beneficial drinks for our bodies. So in today's video, you will discover some of oregano's healing properties and health benefits, and learn what will happen to your body if you eat oregano or drink oregano oil and tea. If you are watching a video on your healthy zone for the first time, subscribe and press the bell to avoid missing the following ones. Oregano oil or tea can destroy harmful organisms, viruses, bacteria, and fungi, especially those that contribute to developing skin infections, particularly in 5 different types of harmful bacteria. The researchers observed the highest activity of oregano against E. coli. This suggests that its oil could be used routinely to improve gastrointestinal health and prevent food poisoning. Also, the regular consumption of oregano tea helps to deal with many microbial infection types, inhibiting or destroying their growth. The high concentration of carvacrol and thymol in oregano oil significantly helps with digestion problems. It contributes to the calmness and relaxation of the stomach, the improvement of digestion, and the good functioning of the digestive system. Oregano has multiple healing properties, and research now confirms that the vitamins and minerals it contains, especially as a tea or oil, make it an excellent complementary drink for numerous health problems or even as a preventive measure. Some of its nutrients are vitamins A, C, E, K, and minerals such as iron, magnesium, potassium, and calcium. It contains additional vital nutrients, such as omega-3 fatty acids and flavonoids, increasing its beneficial properties. Many scientists through their research point out the intense antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, and antiparasitic effects of oregano. Also, we can apply its oil to medicines for treating various health problems. It mainly helps to reduce pain, while it contains anti-inflammatory properties that fight against infections. Many academic research and clinical studies have proven that oregano oil is very powerful. It offers multiple advantages and benefits to human health and is a natural antibiotic containing over 50 antibacterial ingredients. According to a study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food in 2013, oregano oil represents an inexpensive source of natural antibacterial substances that have shown potential for use in pathogenic systems. The oil of oregano could be better known, because it is one of the most valuable allies in our daily battle against viruses and germs and can treat many ailments. It is much more helpful than some pharmaceutical drugs and generally has no side effects. Oregano can effectively fight the various germs that are resistant to prescription drugs. We may use oregano oil externally and topically to treat skin infections. However, it should first be dissolved with a base oil, such as olive or coconut oil. The usual ratio is 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil for every drop of oregano oil. With this mixture, you can relieve pain, itching, or stinging burns. It can also reduce the effects of insect bites and skin conditions or infections. Oregano, its oil or tea also significantly strengthens our immune system. In addition, it can increase muscle connection and flexibility and helps lower blood sugar. At the same time, in a corresponding study, oregano showed significant antioxidant properties. We can also use oregano oil internally as an antiseptic and antifungal. It helps treat mouth sores, as well as gum and tooth infections, and can also be used as a gargle for mouth and throat disinfection. Oregano oil is vital in naturally treating issues involving prostate, genital tumors, and herpes. It can also help with viruses, colds, coughs, and respiratory problems. In cases of shortness of breath or lung disease, oregano acts as a stimulant, lowering fever and speeding up the recovery process. To prepare oregano tea, add 300 milliliters of boiled water to a mug with 3 tablespoons of fresh oregano or 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. Allow it to steep for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how strong you want your tea. However, be aware that the longer it steeps, the more intense and bitter the taste becomes. Don't allow it to get too cold because any tea needs to be consumed while hot, to provide you with all its benefits. You can add extra flavor and healing benefits by adding a little honey or a lemon wedge. Oregano oil is usually sold in liquid and capsule form. You should verify that it comes from the oregano plant, and ensure the carvacrol concentration is at least 70%. It is best to consume oregano oil or tea for a week to a maximum of 10 days. Then take a break for 15 days, and if needed start the process again. A careful and measured consumption should be at most 2 to 3 drops of oil or tea daily. Oregano can protect your body from bacteria, viruses, parasites and fungi without presenting possible health issues from continuous use. Also, it would help if you were very careful when buying oregano. According to an investigation by the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, product samples that were stated to contain only grated oregano were found to include not only oregano, but also thyme. While thyme is also particularly healthy, it is also much less expensive and sometimes used as a filler ingredient. I always drink oregano tea with honey and lemon daily for a week during winter, so that it helps me to prevent any infection and avoid viruses, especially coronavirus and flu infections. Oregano is a favorite spice and herb that we should all have in our kitchen. Although oregano oil or tea has many advantages for our bodies, there are some side effects that you should be aware of. Those allergic to thyme, mint, basil and sage may also be sensitive to oregano oil, because they belong to the same plant family. If you experience skin irritation or a rash when using it topically, stop and ask your doctor for instructions. In any case, you should get advice from your doctor, especially if there are health problems, or if you are taking prescription medication. Did you know the extraordinary oregano benefits for our bodies and overall health, and how it can help especially in dealing with viruses and bacteria? Write your thoughts in the comments below. The benefits of oregano are endless, and we can use it in cooking and as an alternative treatment for many health issues and ailments because it helps to fight and eliminate viruses, pathogens and bacteria, and boosts our respiratory and immune systems. Also, if you want to discover how to strengthen your immune system this winter with the 7 best herbal remedies, watch this video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day and week.